monitor. Suara gua ora sih? Ora? Suara gua ora? Chatbox kok aneh ini. Gede cok. Angel medengane kene ya. Dengaran mau ora ketok mau. Ya, mel apa? Syok bintang siji. Astagfirullahaladzim. Bintang siji cok. Jen. Ora facecam kan? Gimana sih bro? Ini ya. Ini apa sih? Ya awal bintang siji nih. Jian 2 kali kopian bintang siji guys. Kok tenan. Itu kan tuh opo ngono lho. Nggo lapis-lapis ta apa? Bintang siji ya. Misi sih, misi. Kini PC Kang, yuk main soko PC. Nemu langsung. Si Prancis cok. Oh meneng ngajeng. Save.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required.
Yes.
Well, there's a terrific, edgy atmosphere here. The crowd trying to lift England's spirits. Fans waving flags, everybody feeling truly positive about the day. The action has already started. Has a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Saka. He's tried one! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. It's Kane! That has been knocked clear. Oh, what has happened here? Lewis Skelly. Now this could be a chance. Couldn't squeeze it through. Alexander-Arnold. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that for his team. He's got the physical presence to hold the ball up and the awareness to bring pretty much everyone else into play. His best attributes, however, might be his enthusiasm, his energy, and his desire to win, because those things become infectious to others.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Thinks one through. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, terrible pass. And it's Kane.
Oh, ngumpan ngono ra tutup, Jim.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Menu. Foden. Saka. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Lobbed in behind. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that was vital. Other side yet able to force a ball through here. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's having a go!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Now it's Kane. That looks a cracking ball. He's got... And the shot!
Ya Allah Gusti, ya Allah, ya Allah, ya Allah.
That has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. England have their second corner now. And they've got rid. Foden. And here's Kane. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Kane really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Colwell. Now Menu. Now it's Owen. Palmer. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Colin Muani. Palmer. Foden. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Palmer.
Ya Allah Gusti, oh yang
is there to take.
England have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Just
Foden! Goal, England! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Tuh.
England penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Owen. Saliba did well to stay calm there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Enak ini.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's chosen to go back.
Whoosh.
He's going for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Tengah. Shooting. Ya, Allah Gusti.
Good try, very good try, in fact.
Tenan.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Ya, Allah Gusti.
Kunde, gently done. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Astagfirullah, jarang ngepotin nih.
Upamecano. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points.
Musuh-musuh
There
nang
has
Hindi.
been just one goal, and that is
Bedanya
the state
musuh.
of it at the break. 1-0. Reflections on the first half.
Musuh
Well,
player
the scoreline offers
PSI
a fair
rada berat.
reflection of
Lumayan
the
tapi
level of
kasih berat.
endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
England go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead.
Lah banget deh, Cok. Mesti nunggu sampai selesai deh. Kok? Nah. Anjir nih. Kompe. Oh, ragu klambi,
Here we
sembakan
go
kok.
again then.
England
Sembakan
definitely want to
kartu.
carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And they can counter here. Saka. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Mbappe.
Mateng,
And
man.
he cuts out the supply.
Alah. Timban. Ira timban, Cok. Nafsu dia.
Lewis Skelly. Now it's Owen. Mainu.
Gusti apa yang ngumcal nang Harry Kane.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Palmer. And it's Kane.
Wani ban.
Upamecano cuts out the pass. Just coming up to the hour mark,
Aduh.
and it's still 1-0.
Mateng.
He has found the way through. Has a goal!
Iya, Gusti. Selamat.
Kane. He's through here. Upamecano gets across to intercept that.
Wes, shit.
Kunde is the guilty party there.
Ya boleh landscape titik kang sing delok. Gak paham tuh.
Saka. He comes flying in.
Kalem semua.
Great effort. He flew in with courage.
Well, he can't be accused of not being brave, Peter, and his boss will give him the thumbs up, I'm sure.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering it.
Sikat ya keren.
And a terrific save from the keeper.
Kang serang
I think
sedikit
he's
pas
done
umpan.
great there,
Tahu
both reading
aku
it
di.
and dealing with it.
Masalahnya ngepas ini ya susah.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short.
Kadang
And
feelingnya
now
udah
a sudden
ditekuk terus
chance to
umpan
counter.
tapi umpannya lepas duluan. PS3 ya gitu
Kunde.
cowok, cuman PS3 kan timingnya udah paham
And that
aku.
has put play to that.
Kalau ini timingnya masih
Let's
cukup.
Owen. Shot
Ih.
at Owen! Goal!
PS3 itu sama cowok, kuncinya PS3 itu supaya umpan presisi, umpannya nyampe. Ini cuma ngatur posisi badan doang.
And that really is
Evo ya sama dulu teknik dasar. Cuman kan timingnya itu loh. Kayak aku nekuk mau nyerong sedikit tuh entah sticknya memang nggak support karena pakai stick 30 ribuan gitu. Ngefannya kita nggak pernah jadi. Memang timingnya masih apa namanya? Timing timing gerakin badannya itu loh.
That is a really
Itu
good chance missed,
belum
Peter.
feeling, bener-bener
Certainly the way
feeling.
he's been playing.
Feelingnya belum dapet lah itu.
And it's Owen. Kane. Chip through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Sampai level kelima udah enak mainnya kan gue, cuman umpannya sekarang suka
For
kepotong.
offside.
Nggak PS3 nggak Evo, nggak konsisten aku tuh. Tuh kayak gitu tuh tadi sebelum lepas power tuh aku udah
And that is that.
loh, nekok ke open lah bro.
Owen.
Biasanya gimana? Aku udah memposisikan tapi lepas duluan.
Owen.
Nah kayak gitu kan mesti kan. Timingnya belum
England are totally dominant in the middle of the
ketemu.
park and no way through zone.
Biasanya belum apa ya, belum chaos ya. Chaos ya bro.
Foden. Lewis Skelly. Kolomouani. Now what about a counter
Nah,
attack?
kadang ngumpan didorong kayak si Iwu.
And
Mainku
it's Kane.
ngumpan tuh kayak si sulit banget.
Kane, he's had a shot.
Nah,
Oh, he's
posisi
been
badannya.
caught napping. In he goes
Iya,
again.
posisi badannya dia tuh nggak pas tapi aku asal umpan.
And they
Kayak mau
are
neko itu
cruising
nggak
away.
pede gitu.
And he's only too
Ya, karena
grateful
memang-
to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Ya, jam terbang kurang.
Then you're paying a visit to your net.
Gue udah skumpe
A
banget
case
cok.
now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will
Mana
be
bulan
looking to
bulan ini
cause
aku
even more
janji
damage
ngomong
here.
konten tutorial.
It's a sharp pass. Kane. Owen. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Cuman kayak tadi kan bagus tuh nekuk gue tuh. Tapi nggak semua gameplayku bisa nekuk kayak gitu di. Mesti banyak momennya sih. Belum nekuk udah ngumpan atau nekuknya gak pas karena
Saliba.
mungkin gerain player yang kurang presisi.
Camavinga
Merah,
with the
Set.
challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Libur sih TikTok libur mau wes tor kira ono nanti. Libur sih itu.
Ahead by 3, but they
Tuh,
won't
kayak
wanna
gitu
take
kan.
their foot off the pedal.
Didelok wek
That's
kelihatan
been
ya bro,
intercepted.
didorong kayak
That's
sih
great
susah
positioning,
gitu
so
dia.
good from him.
And he welcomes it in. Now it's Mbappe. He's Mbappe! Oh, that's
Iya,
a
good.
waste.
France certainly look a very capable counter-attacking
Masalah itu
team.
yang-
They're direct, they're
Yang
quick,
susah itu
and
justru
to be
nekuk
honest,
deh.
they're full of belief
Nek
that
nek
it'll pay
ngumpan kan
off.
asal diek tuh. Angger diek gitu. Nah, aku yang susah tuh nekuke. Kalau PS3 udah karena udah bertahun-tahun hafal timing nekuke.
Olise!
Jadi kelihatan umpannya rapi, bagus itu.
Oh,
Yang
he's
susah
been
itu
caught on it
bukan
here.
mencet X-nya. Memposisikan badan.
Foden,
Mana PS3 aku selalu bikin misalnya ada orang tanya
Forward,
shoot
sir,
yang
with
kenceng yang
intent.
presisi gimana? Ya atur posisi badan, atur posisi kaki. Terus tombolnya harus
He's dealt with
kotak.
that really well.
Yang susah tuh
England
itu, ini kareng
clearly
kotak di
now
kotak.
in lead preservation
Susah
mode.
itu pas nekuk. Pakai
Gets his
feeling.
pass away, and here's
Feelingnya
Mbappe.
sama tangannya kudu sinkron.
And the counter attack is on
Terus
for
menang gak usah
England.
ganti. Pasti win gitu.
And it's Owen. Owen.
Ama ngontrol tuh
4 added minutes on the
R1
board.
ngaruh banget ini.
Barcola.
Kalau lagi posisi main-main gitu, nerima umpan R1 ini kepencet.
Can he finish?
Langsung kemana-mana ya. Cerot itu.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him.
Aku sik
Little
nyewa
matter.
Kang tas balik nemo. Jen nyewa ke
It
bengi kowe.
looked like he was going to be shut
Wong
down,
piro to?
but he thrives in situations like that.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Wah, apa sih
have
gak
a free
dibal-bal
kick.
iki. Beda tapi yo, aku pas live pas sama nggak live tuh. Pas
And that is as far as it goes.
pas live wi sik
Perfect result.
enakan.
Perfect outcome.
Nih pas nggak live wi sik
Passed
enak.
with flying colours.
Kindly remove it.
Kayak beda ya. Berat. Nih pas live tuh agak berat ya. Cepet apa ya? Wingi jam 8-an nyewon nek cedhak omah. Ana rental ta cedhak omahmu? Yang bansos Cavani DKK udah ambil Kang? Belum ya? Saya skim gimana cek. Lumayan sebenarnya suwe cok 15 menit berkendara gitu. Pikir cedek ana idik-idik tekan. Bansos Cavani emang di mana? Gak tahu aku malah. Kang VS Mas Kang rental. Masa Kang rental lagi? Jenenge Kang rental? Wah, aku mentora. Masa Kang rental jenenge? Sepi men. Biasa. Live mode landscape Epo tambahan. PS3 we landscape paling yang nonton 30. 28, 20. Apalagi Evo bro. Makanya males facecam aku. Facecam kayak wong gedeng kok malah.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt, these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial.
Kang rental.
This really is the place to be.
Kang rental, bro.
Wembley Stadium connected by EE as
Gak
it's
mungkin mau
officially
ngira
known,
arti aku, Cuk.
the home, the symbol of English pride, prestige and passion.
Sokot jenis
And the
bolo.
shots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And again!
Alah, Kang rental tak Kang hoki bro.
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Kok iku.
Thuram at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That's good running with the ball. Olise will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pinches it off him. Vieira gets across to intercept that. Dembele. Great ball, and he's in here. Camavinga takes control of it, and he's on the move. Can he spark a counter here? Palmer. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Kane. Well seen. Saw that coming. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that could set him on his way. Thuram. Great shot!
Ya su apik mainnya cuk Kang Rental cuk.
It's in! Hot knife through butter. They
Waduh,
have
iki
done
hati-hati
it
berak guys. Dibantu iki aku
And
hati-hati
that was
tenan.
as close to certain as can be.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever
Alah.
movement. You can see this is
Angger
just
pedho
the
musuh
goal.
rapi sithik mesti delur aku cuk.
And more and more and more. And again.
Menit piro ta bro
They
ki bro
simply
bro.
do not know what has hit them.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Cuk.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Ah,
Oh, this is a great position.
dua eman-eman.
France have got it back, and they'll have another. And the finish!
Tai.
They've scored! A quite
Main Mona
incredible
iki.
spell. They are flying.
Asu.
Not so much sophistication as
Delok live iki wong iki.
and
Nyetar kan delok live deh, bro.
mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
France are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And
Kang
things are
Rental,
much
Kang
healthier in
Rental.
their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Kane, it's Kane!
Ah, iso yo.
They've done it!
Salah nebak deh.
Oh, that was such a
Kupret
smart
jaraknya
exchange of
cool
passes,
itu.
and it
Era
took so
cool.
many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
Pramojo tedang.
England grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Thuram. Saka
Tai,
deals with
ayo
that
tah
comfortably.
buak-buak ini loh. Ah,
Danger averted for
enak
now.
sih. Tai terang. Pindu boleh deh untuk-untukan kabeh.
Dembele, he's had a shot. He has done it.
Iso edan iki bro, ora iso kan.
Yet another goal. In
Wah,
an
pecah iki,
awesome
Kang Rental.
performance.
Tekek
They
tenan, no.
are in complete charge.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
France are having a ball here. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Foden
Anjing.
gets his pass away. Olise. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Cuk tenan.
England are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Ribéry. Thuram. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Menu. Kane does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
Saat serangan gol iso
He's
yo.
shifting through the gears here. Foden!
Mlebu iku ora di kursor jing.
Oh, good-looking ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Kane. Little pass, but has a shot!
Ya Allah Gusti.
Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Oh, sorry kiper deh.
Upamecano. Camavinga. Oh, perfectly measured that. Elise, and it's Dembele. That is a great pick out. Oh, good ball. Alexander-Arnold gets good distance on it. But they've got it again. Oh, he's onto this. Dembele! Dembele! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Dembele just had too many bodies around him. He would have done remarkably well to score from there.
This possibly the last play of the half.
Lumba-lumba.
And that's the keepers. There is the half-time whistle. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here. Here we go again then. So 45 minutes to turn it round. Thuram has a goal! And it's in! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Real chance! Really well taken goal.
Oh, Bogey!
Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Dembele!
It's
a goal!
Tidak formasi dia, SS.
And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Oh, formasi meta gitu, biasanya digangga gitu. CMF, AMF, CF, GMF. Iya sih biasanya digangga gitu.
This must be his personal high.
Tak SS. 2 AMF ya, setinggu ya. Sabandon cuk. Rolas ya. Kayak aneh serangan gol bahasanya apa guys? AMF 2 deh ya. AMF 2 tak simpen yang tadi sih. Oh ini. Gue di DMF di defensif gue. Si Juni gue apa deh? AMF 1 pivot ya. Juga bisa ya. Sing 2 striker. Oh paling enak gue iki guys. Garing ubah ya. PCB ya. Kipen RP ya. Angga PS saiki nggo formasi iki terus. PS3. Loh kok gak iso? Kurang mundur ya. Kurang tengah iki. Wah enak ono serangan gol sangat teman. Mundur. Nah. Coba situ. Defensif berarti ya. Jelas gue. Satunya apa deh ya? Counter atau ya? So defensif dua-dua nih. DMF. Saka berarti AMF bisa ya? lumayan. Sebene Maguire guys. Kan sing so AMF akeh Inggris iki. Ese Badang tenan. Sak serangan gol iki. Nek ngecek nggak bisa nyampe anu ya. Nggak bisa sampai daleman ya, kayak pelatih. Pelatih kelihatan dan tadi pakai apa dia? Pelikul bisa di MF. Ada ya? Oh iya ada. Pakai Inggris ya. Gantiin game ya. Ini harusnya tuh udah ngelak loh. Nggak ngelak. Kayak emang live-ku terlalu HD kalau kemarin tuh. Terlalu HD gitu 720 ya. Mentok di 720 kan ini. Kalian lihat ya. Long ball counter tadi dia kan sama berarti. Long ball counter kayak ngerubah lagi di sini gitu ya. Ngerubah lagi kayak. Oh udah deh, pelatih udah berarti ya. Owennya udah 100 gitu. Billing goal. Oh ini ya 9. Oh ini wah itu pas ya. Aman. Waduh Pickford mati. Henderson individualnya aman. TM mainnya cepet, tiki-taka cepet. Umpannya apik tapi tas. Dia main Evo kayak main PS3
a nervous time, but these are positive nerves.
Luis
The prospects
Roman.
are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much, and the supporters are
Langsung
here
tak
to
pikir
take
aku
it
ya.
in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, this really is the place to be.
Wah, R1-nya ketekan ya kayak gitu.
Wembley Stadium,
Ngelonyer.
connected by EE, as it's officially known, the home, the symbol of English pride, prestige and passion. If you're just joining us, we are already up. He's had a shot.
Ya Allah Gusti. Astagfirullahaladzim.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our
Gol
very first
pertama
corner.
first blood-nya nggak jadi cuy. Dul.
Terrific header. And now they can spring out of defence. He is through here. Palmer has been
Tuh.
caught there. It's a foul.
Kuning
Well,
kah?
you might think he got
Aman.
off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Final warning.
So who's he going to be aiming for here? So another set play. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Now it's Owen. He's got away.
Harry Kane.
Owen, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Palmer. Taken back almost at once. Bellingham. And here's Kane. Now it's Kane.
Sim. Umpane delonyor cuy.
Henderson finds himself in the starting lineup. Jim, what would you say are his most notable qualities?
He's got
Kane!
Mantep Kane.
Goal, England! England take the lead.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Look, I'm sure that silencing the crowd would have been mentioned in the dressing room beforehand. And just listen.
Kane is herring after that one. And here's Kane. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Gordon.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Ya wah, jauhnya.
And it's Kane. Now it's Foden. Owen. Oh, super ball. Now it's Foden.
Dul.
Can he put
Ya
it
Allah.
away? And that has been clubbed away.
Nggak pede tadi, harusnya digas langsung we. Free banget padahal.
Menu pinches it off him. Palmer. England are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. And no, that was never going to make it.
Tuh.
Bellingham. And it's Kane. He's through here. That's an excellent interception. Menu. And here's the chance to counter. Passing is crisp and sharp. Palmer. He's found a way through. Turns and goes back.
Jim.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And he's managed to get free. That's a throw. Menu. Palmer. Owen. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that's a... Can he finish?
Dan, kencengnya.
They are right back in business.
Well, that's something that will make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Foden. Bellingham.
Oi.
The referee's awarded a free kick. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. And distance is no problem here. The angle's tight for a shot. Taking. Beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a
Free kick
training
pertama itu
perfectionist.
kayaknya.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Colwell kept his eye on it, and he's there. Foden. Menu. And here's Kane. Oh, just...
Ya Allah Gusti. Kok astiku, Cok?
Spread neatly. Alexander-Arnold.
Divisi berapa? 6 apa 5 ini?
And it is reclaimed easily. Yehi. Menu.
Oh, gak biasa gitu. Kiper dene meh arah jauh iku, Tor.
No, it's not getting there. And there is the half-time.
Bahaya set bisa Evo iki.
So after a
Gak
truly
kelihatan
first
soalnya.
half, it remains
Ngelok
right
kemana
on
tuh
edge.
gak kelihatan.
It's still very much in the midst.
Ditaruh tengahnya kadang
What
masih
it
gol
should be
nek
up to be a
pojok kayak
super
tadi.
contest. 2 on the score at the break. And
Aku
every
2 kali
indication
kemarin yang
that both
apa
parties
ya?
are capable of
10
adding
kalau nggak
more.
salah. 4-10 tuh ada momen
Side holding back here.
set piece 2 kali
It has been
tiang, Tor.
half
Tiang
this.
semua itu
Well, we've got
gara-gara
plenty
salah.
to go at in that first
Kurang
half, Peter,
jeli
and
ngatur
it's a
power tok.
fragile
Aduh,
lead
astagfirullahaladzim.
that could quite easily
Kiper udah
change
ketipu
hands
kayak
in
tadi.
the second.
Tapi tiang terus.
If you like your football unpredictable,
Pikir,
you're at the
wah
right
ini
match.
pas ini ternyata tiang.
Very little in it. The
Pas
score
ini
at
pagar.
halftime is 2-1.
Tadi sih cuma anu
And
ya,
we are back on the way.
kiper gerak ngot yang
No
dua.
changes at the interval from either side.
Kiper derok ya gak bakal gol. Kiper gak digusur rak bakal gol.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Maguire.
Menu. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Owen. Palmer. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was
Saya kira
immense,
arep
and so
tendangan
was the
ungu mau
relief.
Kang. Sing ndi?
The great escape.
Free kick mau ta sing ndi?
Foden. Now Menu. Looking tidy in possession here. Owen. And he was alert to it. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making.
Now the finish!
Ya Allah, gak langsung asem.
Denied by an instinctive save.
Gak
someone's
facecam,
doing
Kang.
his job properly,
Malas
Peter,
ya,
that's
bro.
for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Menu clears it away. That'll be a throw-in.
Jim.
The attendance for this match was 98,000.
Nice sequence of passes this. And he's had it nicked away.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Kane.
Ya Allah, Mister.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Astagfirullahaladzim.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And here's Owen. He has found the way through. That's been drilled in. Oh, that was vital. Bellingham.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically
Ya Allah,
persistent.
Gusti.
It's
Oh iya,
almost
rak gus sayap
personal.
aku ya. Loh. Loh. Kenapa iki? Evo ini, bro. Pas salah mau lokang, tak kira rebut tendang malah keliru umpan tengah. Koknya. Berarti online Kak? Ya, betul online. Ini kenapa, Cuk? Loh, ini kenapa ini? Kalau abandon harusnya bola mati loh. Kocak ini, Cuk. Cheater ini, guys. Apa dia langsung off? Langsung off kayak dia di PS. PS dimatiin kayak. Yaudah kita tunggu ah. Sama-sama nunggu ah. Masa kalah? Ini nih tak jebret kayak tak close sampai. Dihitung aku yang keluar tak. Aneh ini, kenapa ini? Kalau abandon dia harusnya bola mati. Nek enggak anu dia. Apa namanya? Ini. Kayak PS mati atau listrik mati, koneksi mati kayak guys. Terus langsung AFK gitu. Wifi-mu itu yang ada, wifi-mu kalau wifi-ku malah aku bisa baca komenmu, Cuk. Divisi 1 turunan 3 Kang, divisi 2 ke 3 ke 4. Apa itu? Aku enggak pernah nyentuh divisi 4, Cuk. The online service is currently off. Apa? Server maintain use or maybe using incorrect network setting. Incorrect network setting matamu dari tadi enggak ada apa-apa kok. Enggak, ini ya dihitung apa? Dihitung menang apa dihitung kalah? Lah. Dikeluarin aku. Koneksi dari tadi enggak ada apa-apa, Lah. IP ini nih. Maintain kah? Meta biar lawan nyerah ini. Server Kang. Kocak cok. Udah balik awal kita. Dia lagi main cok. Kalau nggak main gitu ya. Nge-cheat kah bro ini bro? Gila PES 2009 11. Itu ada mailbox tuh. Dihitung apa? Kita diapain? Ada mailbox. Ini ya. Isu apa ini? Si below for a list for isu recently kami with the dev team. The border color the black, apa enggak ini isu doang ini berarti ya. Into the maintain we made correction to the design user for some trip, we hope you continue aja. Terus maksudnya piye ki bro? Padahal keadaan main loh, aku gak tau ngono kok. Waduh cheater guys, cheater. Lawannya cheater bro. Buang tenan. Si. Wah, ya enggak lagi event Tadi tuh enggak divisi cok, event Event PVP yang loh. Si. Loh, dihitung menang cok. Dihitung menang. Iya, dihitung menang tapi. Ini yang kita kebantai tadi, makan rental pekok menang tapi cok. menang. Aman guys, server Konami aman bro, the best server Konami, the best. Iya, kayak itu PS dimatiin bro, kayak PS dimatiin dia, sama dia dimatiin kayak PS, kayak udah males gitu. Mainnya sampai Kang, masuk ke situ apa ini loh, ketemu orang yang mainnya ugal-ugalan Kang rentalnya bro, Kang rental bro. 8 cok, divisi berapa ini? Bisa kelihatan nggak? Ini divisi 6 juga ding. Divisi 1 jing. Rank 143 cok. Bayangin cok, aku di divisi 1 80, 90, 10-0. Tadi kalau nggak disetet, tapi aku udah malas-malasan tadi. Udah mulai 4 jujuran ini bro. Udah 4-0 ke atas tadi aku udah malas-malasan ngepres anggar tak penyeti. Mungkin gelem nyelading, gelem fall gitu di body. Kita masih aman, nggak nyampe 8. Dia mainnya masih ngesrek, aku gah ditambahi terus. Tapi babak pertama 4-0 cok. Lawan AI mentok di 6. Ini PVP-nya ini bro, yang megilan bro. Yang megilan PVP-nya ini. Ya peta kekuatannya gitu guys. Kekuatannya Kang PS karo kekuatan player-player divisi 1 jing. Langsung diwolu. Top grup belakang rental ternyata. Oi, Kang rental tuh. Berarti tapi enggak masuk ini kayak dia. Enggak masuk. Coba cek we. Top global anjing. Divisi 1 nomor 150 we. Davos ini divisi 1 jauh-jauh dia. Cek. Warntak-atak. Gustavo Leva Dennis. Oh. Top 50-nya kan nggak ada orang Indo ya. Terus semenjak cross platform jadi bocah-bocah PC itu sing kayak Kang PS ini punya kesempatan banyak cok, ngeri-ngeri. Nek PS tuh nggak mungkin 24 jam nyala. Nek PC 24 jam nyala tuh udah biasa banget. Mereka nek ini 65 lagi ada orang Indonesia nih. Legacy ada. Sebenarnya banyak orang Indonesia mungkin tapi namanya sok-sokan ngarap pun ya. Bocah PC sih ngawiti main game puluhan jam sehari. Dikon ngepush Evo guys. Dasarnya seneng Evo, bisa main Evo, bisa bersaing di top global, dipuntul langsung. Penasaran aku seperti Siono bro, Kang Rental bro. Nggak ada ya. Itu anu sih top, itu kayak histori gitu ya, histori tertinggi nih caranya. Main Mobile Legend dia apa glory berapa gitu mungkin ya. Kayak real time masalah ya, histori itu. Rank tertinggi yang dihitung ya. Nggak bisa lihat posisinya ya. Football bisa PS3 gak Kang? Nggak bisa. Jajal kongkon main gembok. Wah, ke gembok cara aja. Tak kon ngegolno 8 dhisik tak susul tor. Aku kalah 5-4 Kang, pertandingan sengit pas lawan iku Kang. Jangan sampai nyebat terus aku. Loh, mesti apa? Lawan Kang Rental juga kah? Mainnya seneng aku bro tadi bro. Cepet terus ruapi gitu. Itu nih aku belum ada mungkin diambil sama dia kayak cok. Sampai juga embel-embel Indo juga lah, pakai Indo atau Persib gitu. Oh iya, betul. Diganti yuk Barca itu apa cok. Kalah terus seperti ganti Persib atau apa malah apa. Si my team ya. Oh enggak di my team, kayak di pengaturan di extras ya. Di extras kah? Gantinya di mana ya? Diganti Indo guys, seperti ngene aku. Apa jenenge? Kompe. Aku divisi 4 ngene, Cok. Oh, aku masuk tembus divisi 4, Ding. Pernah, Cok, nyentuh divisi 4, Cok. Loh, piye ya? Iya, Kang PS divisi 1, Kang, tapi ketemu 3 kali, Kang. Pertama kalah, kedua imbang, ketiga menang 3-2. Cok, udah pro kamu, Bro. Berarti Bro ngelawan dia bisa menang, Cok. Aku aja 8 tadi, Cok. Divisi 4 cok aku. Di mana? Tim. Oh ini best team setting ya. Barcelona apa sih? Asia. Lah mana ini? Nggak ada cok. Di mana? Nggak ada jing. Korean League, Meja Yasuda League, Persik Kediri nggak ada cok. Full skill mainnya Kang, nggak kesusu. Cepet juga cok, tapi cok asli main pokoknya bagus tadi mainnya. Oh, lah nggak bisa. Best team cuma di situ ya. Ini Lampung nih bro, nek Lampung nih. Sukhoi barang kayak pesawat nih. Lu kok nggak bisa yo? Iki Mayong City, Mayong guna aku cok. Nggak bisa. Nggak ada Liga 1 jing. Biasanya cuma Indonesia gitu ya. AFC ini tuh Al Nassr apa gitu ya kayak. Iya. AFC League tuh masa double booster aku Kang. Double booster tuh yang mana sih maksudnya? Gak paham aku cok, double booster. Oh iki Persib Bandung, Sydney FC. Cuma Persib ada nih. Persib nih cok, Persib Liga 1 cok. Persib Jepar Liga 1 cing. Adanya cuma Persib Bandung. Persib Bandung. Ada yang kira-kira apa? Nyempil siji Persija pun. Malah Al-Wakid nanane. Wakid nggih opo wis sampo. Ki samponane rak muntuk, Bro, Wakid, Bro. Indonesia aja lah, Indonesia. Indonesia, guys. Cuma Persib tok, Cok. Indonesia wis. Time oh iki diganti Persija. Waduh. You can edit the best team of. Aduh, iki piye ngedite cuk? Keyboard-e kesetting anu gak iso ngedite kok kene anjim tenan. Ya iso ganti jemen cuk. Saiki dipodoke karo kang rental sik, Bro. Persik Kediri ra iso digenti. Tor. Setak wodo nih. Wodo jan. Modele yang ngene. Iki defensive ngo. Iki terus sing siji. Kuwi CB ngo. Ruben Neves. Terus tim playing style Longbo jang manajer sing iya. Oh iya. Terus ngatur main tengah iki. Messi to, Bro. Ngawur. Sebetulnya senang VT-nya aku, tapi VT-nya anu kayak nek animasi ini kartunnya, Bro. Ora sedep didelok, sedep kata. Wis kayak meh squad pro flyer ya. Wah, guys, siap bantai guys. Coba ya divisi yo. Pos divisi coba ya satu kali ya. Nganggo formasi terbaru. Oh iya, Mbappe yo. Betul. Kok nek mati lagi Drogba. Ya. Guys. Konban pertama kah? Dari flow flail. Aku sejane iku pengen. Asli, Bro, aku seneng nonton kontennya, apalagi yang PS3 yang mobile terus gacha review kartu, terus review apa namanya, nyenengke, Bro. Live itu nggak perlu ke rental, kalau di rumah bisa main sama viewer. Terus sing dieksplor ketika konten itu banyak. Asli, yang bisa dieksplor kita konten kalau game masih berjalan tuh. Kalau kita sebetulnya kan ada kayak gini kan harusnya sampai aku malah mau salah nge-record tuh. Sing ke-record malah model landscape entok. Dual sini nggak ke-record, tapi apa ngedit ya rada wegah aku dengan di rada pecah. Harusnya nge-review Rev 3 ini kayak GEMBOX sebetulnya makanannya ya banyak yang bisa diolah dari GEMBOX. Itu tergantung kreativitas kita sih. Tapi lebih menyenangkan game-game kayak gini sebetulnya. Pengen kampus pengen. Gak perlu jago-jagoan juga game-game ini. Ya, sengaja Mas, sengaja. Kayak bener-bener 5 pemain di belakang. 5 pemain di belakang. Dia DMF ku defensif tuh. Siap deh, Bro. Gacha nge-review apa enak. Bakar duit. bakar duit aneh aku sing dibakar robot tor. Dibakar aneh wong delok. Jadine aku kono dibakar disebul arenge metune duit to. Ya sebul metune malah bleduk tok. Tio Hernandez turun. Oh iya, harusnya diganti ya.
It adds to a massive sense of occasion.
Astagfirullah, kaget ya anakku, bro.
We have already
Dari mana?
started here. He's got the shot away.
Kaget.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Nanti. Kenapa lagi tuh jatuh? Listrik. Nanti, tak cek kakimu. Janji ya, papa rokok. Bahaya tau bahaya bu mainin. Oh, nggak kena listrik, kena. Apa tar? Jadi player bansos juga iya boy.
Fouled there.
Jadi player bansos juga asik Kang kalau gak terlalu sakit.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Oh, bahaya iki bahaya.
Chance from a dead ball situation.
Dan
He's had a crack.
bahaya banget ya.
Decent hit from there.
Gak terlalu sakit jadilah karena duit gak kebakar di Evo. Oke, main anu no, mobile no, Aldi. Kak, lu dibagi lu amat dulu.
So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, can I bring Ousmane Dembele to your attention? He's been described as a phenomenon and one of the very best.
PTP?
That's high praise
yeah.
indeed. And we've
Yeah,
seen
yeah.
some great flashes, but he still has a long way to go to fulfill all of that potential.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Mbappe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Padahal ngowen
And
iku aku.
here's Owen.
Padahal
That's a
Mbappe.
key interception.
Stick kuwi pokok tenan cuk.
Noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim.
Well, I think
Arep
both teams
ngekota
probably feel it's too
jebuk
early
stick
for
ae,
either
guys.
to start taking
Tak
real
koper-koper
risks.
ngekota.
So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Kena mati gue.
Could be danger here. Tries a shot. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Singkang rental mau DMF 1, CMF 1, AMF 2 Kang, mau sampai AMF 3. Iya kah? Oh iya ya. Sisi bro.
Oh, he's been caught napping.
Gak usah dikontrol adik, lepas.
Liverpool are looking to go forward now. And here's Owen. Pedri. And it's Dembele. Hoisted in. Guardiola
Focus.
spots it and intercepts. Still goalless at the moment.
Nah, ngono weh tai. Maju iki bre, maju.
Great hit.
Ah,
Goal.
salah terus jing. Memang gak pernah top up Kang, tapi bahasa Spramil lumayan bagus juga.
The certainty of finish.
Katanya kalau nyampe divisi 2 masih aman gitu.
He looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Mbappe tuh.
Taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Lama-lama tuku stick tenan sing rego refleks kotak cuk.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should.
Sumpah guys, ini stick ngaruh banget iki.
Taking at this stage. There's
Saya
plenty
mulai
of
ngepressure
time.
apa teh pakem bareng lotat ya. Kang Pes misi ke 50 sering dikerjain Kang. Baru alat jangan ngetin itu cuk, kemarin baru 750. Kalian nyuruh gacha habis lagi. Ini boleh nyampe 1000 ini baru gacha. Ini udah mulai sering tak kerjain ini. Nyampe 1000 yang gacha ini. Mana murung koin udah 750.
Can he spark a counter here? Mbappe. Owen.
750.
Off on the line here.
Habis dapat pemain bintang 1.
Indonesia have their second corner now. He saw the
Goal.
danger and he
Yo,
went
wah.
crashing in. Dealt with nicely by the
Kenapa?
defense. Liverpool
Takut.
have the chance to go the other
Saya
way.
kenapa? Bentar.
Spread neatly. Big header.
Sudah apa nggak denger apa pakai headset ya? Sebentar.
I think we can expect a few more of those now.
Saya sebentar,
Better timing was all
sabar.
that was required.
Pedri. Pedri. Pedri unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ricky Puig. Ruben Neves. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Dembele. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. Oh, good-looking ball.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Mbappe. Rodri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Great ball, and he's in here.
Oh, that's such a good run.
Can he finish? It's a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Oh, delightful ball. There's the hit! What a wonderful goal!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Dembele, it's a quick one. Otto. He's played it back.
Oh, that's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Pedri. Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. Floated through. And the shot! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Pedri. And the first 45 minutes are up. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play, with the half-time scoreline 2-1. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Yuk, lanjut.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Ngawur mode on.
Yamal. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Ribery going face-to-face with his great rival. Good pressure, determined, intense. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. No, that's been intercepted.
Buang.
And here's Yamal. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Masih enteng ya,
Ricky
noko-noko ya. Langsung saja
Glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Tuh.
And here comes the
Wah,
corner.
aku udah mempelajari
It's
kartuku
their second corner of the
guys.
game. And now they can spring out of defence. Ricky Puig, who's set up one goal so far. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The attendance for this match
Needing a
was
change of fortune here.
71,550.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Bisa tambah skill sampai sisi Kang, kartu selain POT. Ini kebanyakan POT ya aku cok. Levelnya ada beberapa yang nggak bisa di-up.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Alexander-Arnold.
Ya Allah.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Real chance!
Ada.
Oh, didn't catch it right.
It was
Ngawur.
very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should team
Ya
up
Allah, malah
nicely
kena
for
bokong
his
itu.
next attempt at least.
Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high caliber show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Ruben Neves, the man with such
Ah.
great vision.
Itu nggak offside cok.
And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ruben Neves,
Ya Gusti, salah serong sih.
Yamal,
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Bring ini gila aku semua
Mbappe.
wedi guys. Wangel meletot aku.
Ruben Neves, Ricky Puig. Decent progress down the left.
Indonesia showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Asur.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Ya ilahi. Ini baris entek sih.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He's had a
Yes.
He's got it.
Kalem mater posisi
It's
badan.
level again.
Nek
What a
umat.
match we have.
Tak
and it's
posisi
very much deserved in the
susah-susah gitu asal lepas
circumstances. In
tembakan.
these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Substitution.
Aduh.
This is quite a
Terus
battle.
sama kono sih.
Finish.
Aduh.
No mistake.
Cing.
And again they hit
Baru
the front.
bahagia cocok.
Yeah, I
Ganti,
call
ganti.
that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Number 9.
And with that, the hat-trick
Siapa yang-
is complete.
Well, you had to
Okay.
fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every
Messi
goal.
kayak mana-mana bro, masih bro. Si terbalik. Nah, wes. Duh. Di Foden maju Itu lagi. Enak sudah beres Messi. Nah. Drogba terus MF, Foden MF kita. Dari Messi habis ya. Siapa ya? Wah, 70 sih. Nih. Nah, 94 lumayan ya. Ini ganti VT-nya lagi. Oh, oke. Van Dijk ganti santai. Van Dijk, Lukas. Menit 80. VT-nya siap masuk itu.
Liverpool take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Start cancel aja.
Indonesia must do something here and very quickly.
Look,
Must do
their path
something
is
very
set. They have
quickly.
to take risks in every
Okay,
situation
bro.
now. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Aduh.
Oh, easy pickings there. Ruben Neves. Now Foden. Drogba. Foden. Owen.
Shit.
Gets his
Enggak
pass
penalti
away.
ya, bro. Lumayan
And it's
penalti.
Ruben Neves. And the shot! It's Kagawa. Messi.
Waduh.
Now it's Haaland. Haaland!
Yo wes.
And
Nafas.
a terrific save.
Dikasih nafas, guys.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there.
Nek
They've
yo
got a
wes.
healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Gets his head
Ya itu
to
ada
it.
Cavani, Cok. Ambilnya di mana Cavani?
But nearly is nothing.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
There will be 3 minutes
Duh,
added time.
duh, overlap duh.
Otto tries making a foray down the right.
Please dah.
He's gonna be disappointed with that.
Allah.
Now it's Haaland.
Ji, mante. Si.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
Saat serangan, Jing.
Well,
Please,
they could break here.
please.
Now it's Drogba. Vitinha.
Asem ngelek-ngelek.
That's tidy.
Ya, oh shit.
That's it.
Lagi ngakal aku.
Indonesia can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow.
Asem.
Gave it their all,
Gitu,
but
shit.
ultimately they have fallen just short against an
Aduh.
opponent
Rabaran
prepared
pasti,
to go
bro.
toe-to-toe until the end.
Cek ngakal loh. Padahal lo nggak bet
Thoughts on
pas
today's
aku.
game then, Jim?
Ke tengah toh ya Allah Gusti. Gusti kok tai cok Gusti cok. Si mana bro. Kemerungsung. Kadang kemerungsung. Si. Ini diubah CMF sih, coba di auto wis. By start coba. Wah enek klumpet mlebu line up. Justin klumpet cok mlebu line up. Nggak masuk. Mbappe tetep CR karuan. Tetep Messi ya jing. By start coba yang ngono cok. Si wes iki yo. Nek iki wis bener pakem iki. Depannya kemplung tadi ke depannya cok. Si mana guys, kemerungsung aku mau. Aduh. Nggak pernah divisi 4 udah lupa ya. Kapan aku nyampe divisi 4 cok? Ada event server error matching up error kayak kemarin. Kalau UB pasti win. Server error kalau UB pasti win ya. Bisa yo. Parkir bus, buset, segini parkir bus cok. Beli aja Kang kalau ada koin mah. Kemarin harusnya beli cok. Piweri, manas-manas sih gacha. Termasuk Aldi tuh. Kang gecek Kang. Bro, lagi 750 bro. Gua aja untuk Justin klupet. Dia ability masuk line up dia cok. Si individualku aman ya di Odo sama DMF. Oke. TM kok main market. Loh. TM satunya counter target weh. Di Owen biar stamina nya gak habis. Emang ngasih gacha cuk. Kalau punya banyak koin, nggak punya koin yus. Bener 900 ya minimal sak gacha dan. Kemarin aku beli 900 kan aja Kang. Itu si Adi yang manasin buat habis. Ya kamu sama Adi tuh sama baik bro. 750 Kang nanti 500. Yes, nggak bisa kadang kepencet itu kludit bintang 1 semua cuk.
Well, there's
Ada
no
beberapa
doubt
yang
that this is
kepake.
a game which holds
Dua
a
orang yang
special
kepake,
place
lupa tapi
in
yang
the
mana.
minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising.
Ngulang lagi.
Evidently the crowd
Terus belum
hoping
aku
to be
kompe
treated to a
kebakaran.
special contest.
Beli
It
koin.
is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
This is the time you need that pace.
Maradona. Van Dijk reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
That is good alertness. McAllister. That looks a good ball through.
Dik.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Messi. And it's Ribery. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, Red, nice interception.
Weh.
McAllister. Neymar receives it in a good position here. Ruben Dias is there to clear. Hernandez. Rodrigo. And that should get the job done. Mbappe. And it's Messi. That's really well manoeuvred. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Mbappe. And here's Messi. Now that's well seen too. And here's Owen. Owen!
Bendal. Bendal.
Well, that's a race for the ball.
Satunya gak kepencet, Cok.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Oh, good ball. Shots in
Ah!
here. Caught offside that time.
Sidik, Sid. Separuh awak tok, Sid. Tak apa-apa jane, Sid. Gak apa-apa, Sid. Separuh badan. Wani, Bob. Iya,
That's been cut out. Well played.
Wong kuisane melayu rek
Either
sumpah.
side is able to find the net. Rodrigo. Van Dijk. And it's Van Dijk. Now Otto.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Ber. Ih, mau neneh bro, sumpah. Aku nyetak gol iki angel. Dalon dodolan yang mburi. Mas.
Messi.
Tengah kuwi lho. Ya, kok rono.
Pass isn't the best.
Fitinya sih. Otot. Save. Oh.
Ruben Neves.
Bisa-bisanya si bangsa
30 minutes gone. Mbappe. Tar wins the duel this time. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
João Neves. Good defending there. They've
Yo,
slammed the door in the faces of the opposition.
Batang, sumpah stick iki,
We're
guys.
seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Waduh.
Well, he gets big.
Iya, aku rasakno kuwi.
Ruben Dias can get it clear. And it's Wilshere.
Kiper ketiga iku, Cuk.
Vitinha.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Ya,
Well
Gusti,
played. That
padahal
has
aku
snuffed out
ngomong
the
mburi.
danger. That's Owen.
Ah, lapo dulu. Sad.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Looking for the
No
runner.
supply. Oke, tenang bro, tak
Ended
supply.
up in no man's land.
Anjing.
Gets his pass away. Chance!
Oh, salah meneh, cuk.
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
Sing rapi mana dah.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Atletico Mineiro have taken the lead.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
That's very neat. He might have to go in!
There will be 1 minute and
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he cuts out the supply. João Neves. And we hit half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Indonesia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Messi. Ruben Neves. Vitinha. Now it's Owen. Now it's Ribéry. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. To Ruben Neves. And it's Ribéry.
Kok
And
iki
here's
blok.
Mbappe. Mbappe gets flagged offside.
Sing cedak dijal lagi ngadu. Wah, katanya gue PS4 kaca itu.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Owen. Oh, he's bustling through here.
Ya, Wan.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Messi.
Owen really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Maradona. Oh, important interception.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Maradona.
Ciao, Gusti sikil wis.
Maradona.
Gimana Jona bro?
the attendance
They've won a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence.
Mbappe.
What are you thinking?
Well, the
Ketok lah, ketok.
accusations of a lack of
Sambung
effort. They're
dribble.
giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
And he welcomes it in.
Ngelak aja. Weh. Ki potri iki.
Had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Indonesia showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Pritno, tabu.
Ribéry. Now it's Mbappe. Passing nice and neat. Lobbed in behind. Pass is just off target.
Oh. Tiga. Sing ngasih si Daman bro, rene apa-apa. Masa ya long ball counter bro. Long ball counter atau ngonter wis yo. Tek kena. Tek ke counter. Tek ke gula. Tek abando. Tek. Ayo si jendok. Melaku langsung.
Wilshere.
Pasti.
Tapsoba.
Ke Arero.
Hernandez.
Berkutik.
And Tapsoba. Rudiger. Tapsoba. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's found a way through. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Hernandez. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Konyol.
He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Messi. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
Gusti.
Indonesia appear determined to play through the middle again. And
He's one-on-one. Can he finish?
will simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Rodrigo. Maradona. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Wah, met dibuat marah oleh.
It's beyond. Has a goal. Oh, it's fallen kindly here.
Arab dibuat seorang untuk Rodrigo menang sih tepuk tangan deh.
Two to the good. They have breathing space. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best intent by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Substitution in progress.
Masih ngaceng. Pedes maloro. Ora untuk peluang sing apik. Serangan yang monoton yang tengah.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Ngasih kedua
Atletico
staminane.
Mineiro are doing very nicely, thank
Counter
you.
target.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Foden, they want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Defending was strong and firm. That has not gone well. And it's Owen. Ricky Pooch. Owen.
Cecet.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Neymar. Ruben Neves. Camavinga spots it.
Oh.
Owen! It's a goal!
Pas bentuk di kotak penalti coba dulu pakai presi atau nggak pernah jadi di sumpah sepelan apapun sepremisi apapun aku nggak pernah jadi.
And that is as far as it goes.
Anuku
Indonesia can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow.
nggak pernah jadi juara jadi tadi tuh aku mau double touch. Ini aja ngumpannya ke belakang terus ya. Cim, degradasi lagi kah kita? Paksa lagi ya. Matanya 3 back lagi. Yo, defensi tidak ada DMF bro. Karpela aman yang buri. Pada baik. Anu, saya coba Messi tak di tengah ya. Kono gue pelayan deh. Messi dapat pelayan kan. Di back ora iso anjing. Lah, malah ada musuh saya. Swan. Malah ketemu jebol FC. Ketemu Indonesia terus ya. Fau jenenge. Kita mau ketemu Indonesia, nggo gendera Indonesia. Raine Mas Winda. Ngantuk ngono Kang. Ya rada ngantuk ya. Berarti sama tutup kopi ya. Buat di rela. Kopi nanti. Ribery ki andalan lagi terakhir sih. Dribblingnya 93. Messi piro sih? Edan 99 98 ya. Pantes ya minggu-minggu cepet ya. Kok Messi pokok yang kon dribble. Messi ning zero rhymes bocah. Nek pakaran mlebu ora langsung dipangan, Bro. Ditipa-tipu, di-capping dhisik lagi dipangan ta. Ora utek dribble aja. Oh tengah iki nganu ya. Wis ngene, Bro, ora iso. Boten berapa tuh? Dribbling 94. Ke Owen. Ada dribbling Lion. Impit gimpet pola ngarep ngono terus kena. Yo. Malah back. Lip TikTok apa lop oren. Ya engko tak aduh. Piye tak double siluk engko lah. Jadi engko tak double ke lop oren terus off ngene ya. Tak double lop oren off. Tak buak ning tor.
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And as you can, there's the hit! What a big victory! Oh, he's been caught on it here! Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Main burung tak dilihat itu. Ya. Sulah. Stamina tok.
And we have our very first corner.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Jin serius.
Locatelli goes short. Locatelli. That's an excellent interception. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Ricky Puig. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ribery. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That is good alertness. Ricky Puig. Pedri. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Owen. And he's intervened well there. Koundé. Oh, there's a probing ball. Indonesia yet to have an attempt on goal. He's played him through. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Foden. It's Ribery. Ruben Neves. And here's Mbappe. Owen. And a shot! It's in!
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Indonesia have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
The assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Locatelli, and here's Mbappe, and he stands tall, impenetrable.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning.
Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Ruben Neves. And it's Ribéry. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Owen. Ribéry. Ribéry proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, he's
Malah
managed to
dia
get
ada
himself
nyebol
offside.
kalau ngelek-ngelek. Kayak tadi tuh kalian lihat nggak lag ya? Lagnya ini dorong nggak bro? Jadi mikir dorong nggak bro? Tak aku ntok sih neng kowe do aman. Jangan PC ku mau jo. Oh, PC ku
Just more than 15 minutes till half time.
Kita iki
Locatelli. And the pass is intercepted.
ketok. Loh. Cuk,
Now it's Batistuta.
si kecil.
And he welcomes it in. And the shot! They are right back in business.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveler. The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
He's picked his way through. Picked out. He's had a shot.
The moment itu.
Sticks it away. They've done it. It was coming. They have their reward.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Reset koneksi dah.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That's beautifully weighted. That's a fabulous. Now the finish.
The moment
It's in.
itu.
And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Mbappe. Ruben Neves. Foden. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Ribéry. Ricky Puig. Locatelli. And that's put paid to a promising move. Mbappe. Messi. Well read. And the danger is averted.
There will be 3 minutes
Hernandez.
added time.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yes,
Pass
Foden
is
mati
just
ya.
off target.
Langsung habis tendangan
Looking
itu.
for the runner. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Interesting ball. Mbappe.
Iya, mau lo meta
He has
dua.
found the way through.
Okay, it didn't quite come off.
Reset.
The execution.
That'll be the final action of the first half.
Ayo saya dua gol ya. Duh. Oh iya Mbappe udah.
Substitutions taking place.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Vitinha. Indonesia come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Mbappe looking understandably energised after his goal. Messi bops him off it and wins back the ball. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Vitinha, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Mbappe. That's been cut out, well played. Messi, who's set up one goal so far. Owen. Mbappe. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Ricky Puig. Hernandez crosses.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
The
Ricky
attendance for
Puig.
this match was 29,950.
Good spot, he's seen the run. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Mbappe. He's in a great... There's the shot!
Ore.
Just off target.
Bắn chỗ.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. Shapes to shoot! Yes! And surely that settles it. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
And with that, he's through and all alone! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Batistuta, and that is expertly dealt with. Pedri. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Batistuta. Good read, needed to be. Messi. Indonesia, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, it's... yeah! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's a good foot in there. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And that has left him in a heap. Ruben Neves. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, important interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Indonesia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Ricky Puig. Ruben Neves. Pedri promptly onto that, and that is that. Vitinha. Messi. Vitinha. Foot in. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, well played, well played. Pedri. Tries a shot! And the ball's come loose here. He's kept it out, just. Indonesia have their second corner now. That should get the job done. And it's Messi. And here's Owen. And now they can spring out of defence.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute.
banget, Cok.
And that is that.
Skip kayak
Good lead. Indeed, they
Skip
controlled,
kayak ini.
but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made.
Skip kayak bro. Skip kah? Skip kah? Belum. Satu lagi kalah, skip. Lasio. Oh iya, racik manual ya. Waduh, nggak bisa ini di. Gampang nantilah. Di live yang nanti. Jam 10 bu, jam setengah 10. Anjing divisi 5 dibantai. Iya, jangan kan divisi 5, Cok. Di 6 ya dibantai aku. Siapa lagi nih? 17 terus. Ini habis beli kopi lah di opennya ntar aja. Dua-duanya kan target KP lah. Cagi coba saja. Gratis kah? Beli tuh. Gratis apa beli tuh?
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think it's hard to ignore this guy.
Shapes to shoot! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Inzaghi. Now that's well seen too. Ruben Neves.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Owen. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Inzaghi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. That's very neat. Vitinha. Now it's Owen. There's the hit! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to...
And the header! Harmlessly behind. Owen, and he's found it.
Ya Allah.
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Milan are looking to go forward now. Rafael Leao. And that'll be a goal kick. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And he's been shifted off it. Shifted upfield. Ronaldinho.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mbappe. Cross is blocked, and that's a
Dia
corner.
dikasih standing ngaruh deh kan. Ngaruh ya.
Terrific header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Filippo Inzaghi just had too many bodies around him. He would have done remarkably well to score from there.
Back into the middle. It's a mighty effort! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And here's Rafael Leao. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, looks a smashing ball. Caught offside that time. Vardiol. Odo. Ruben Neves. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Beckham. Rafael Leao. Vitinha, who's set up one goal so far. And here's Mbappe. Here's Vitinha. Beckham. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's... Can he put it away? He's delivered all right!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Milan get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Beckenbauer gets a foot in here. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Mbappe. Van Dijk with the clearance. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. And it's hoisted clear. Vitinha, the pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he's picked out the run. Now Mbappe. He's had a shot!
Jim.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2 goals to 1. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger...
Oh, smashing header! And he hits the net! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
2 goals on the day and he may not yet be done. Oh, what has happened here? And he's running for Mbappe!
Astaghfirullahaladzim.
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Could be danger here. Messi. Vitinha. That is good alertness. Guardiola. Ruben Neves. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Hernandez. Milan disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, he's bustling through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Played back to the goalkeeper. Cafu. And it's Ronaldinho. Now Tonali. Mbappe. Beckenbauer wins the duel this time. And it's Drogba. Oh, this looks sharp. And he's there to retrieve it. Owen. Vitinha. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
And the shots and the finish! Yes! And they are pulling clear here.
Indonesia really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Milan blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Rafael Leao providing an outlet on that flank. Big header! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Milan just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
So, time for changes
Ribery.
on both sides,
Coming
actually.
on the field is number 20. Didier Drogba.
Tunisia are
Substitution
making a
in progress.
change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. And here's Owen. Oh, Red, nice interception. Pulisic. Well timed, excellent interception.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Loh, gak offside, Cok.
Owen!
Gak offside, Cok.
It's in!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? He's got away. Oh, good ball, shots on. Big chance! He should have put that one away.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Hernandez calmly anticipates. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Hernandez. Beckenbauer. Reinders. And it's Drogba. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
4 added
Cafu
minutes
has
have
it
been
in a
indicated.
wide header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
They're up to 5
Loh,
corners
Bang, apa yang
now.
di sini, Cok?
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Nicely aimed pass. Owen. There will be 4 extra minutes. And here's Neymar. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough.
Beli kopi sih, guys.
A tale of 2 teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile
Apa-apa
and
nih, Cik?
seemingly...
Oh iya, oven sih, lupa nanti ovennya. Makno lah lu, bro. Apa iki? Sing ndi iki? Ngopi sih Kang, siap, Bro. Ki petu kopi aku. Sing ndi di? Training ya? Iki yo kan iki posisi ya. Ngopain ini? Aku lupa, Cok. Booster detail enggak ya? Enggak, bukan yang ini ya? Oh, progres ini kah? Oh iya ini ya. 8 0 triple 7 11 9. Oh gini ya. Udah bener ya. 8 0 7 11 9 4 ya. Si. Skill. Squad move. Soul control nggak tahu apa nih. Ada satu cuk, nggak usah lah, ada kebanyakan nih. Mbappe ini bisa diatur ya guys, Mbappe ini guys. Akselerasi, speed ya. Speed di mana? Lower body strength, naik speed sama kicking power ini harusnya cok. Ini apa nih? Akselerasinya udah tinggi nih. Passingnya nggak usah ya. Shootingnya finishing 91. Tapi auto. Ya wis lanjut nanti. Tak beli amunisi sih. Kok dilanjut nanti jam 10 paling. Tak opsi aku ya.